welcome back to my channel. So, but today we are having a little mini cookout. Not a mini cookout, but we're having a cookout. And say hi, Miley.
Hi.
Say hi, Mama. So yeah, you can't even see me. Like, the lighting is better this way. But I left my tripod in the car, which was very dumb. So that was very dumb. So yeah, but I am gonna get some pictures out here. Look at this. And is it getting the coals or not? Or do you need to put more coals in there or what?
You don't need no more coals. What it needs is the grill. Trying to get this grill started, you know. I need my father-in-law. Help Mr. Lewis.
You put the whole end of running back.
We already did that. Yeah, so I need my tripods in the car, and I don't want to hold this phone because you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's what we are doing. I keep on jumping because I keep this little thing is hanging on a spider web and it's like dangling in my face in front of me, so I keep jumping. But yeah, we are here literally just having this cookout, and so yeah, a lot of people are having cookouts around here. I like this little spot because it's like, you know. So you having fun, Mila?
Yeah.
With your sister?
Yes.
She having fun with her sister. What about you, Myra? Yeah. Myra. Be careful.
How you open this stuff right here? Roll this side again. They might burn it out. I'm just going to end up leaving them on there a little longer. But yeah, go on up in there.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. For sure. Is the hot dogs even burning? Lord. Yeah, so we, you know, doing what we do. So yeah, I'm not looking crazy. Alright, let's do that.
I love your outfit. I love your outfit. Now what?
Get slow. I just need to know. Get away.
You got me feeling.
I'm glad you got. They cooking, the food cooking. It's cooking.
You just gotta say it, baby. No complaining.
Where my phone at?
My mama tried to take my phone. No, I'm just saying. Yeah. I definitely am wearing Nike today, obviously. The Nike pants, the Nike top, the Nike, and then the Nike hats. Without y'all seeing all my boobies. Yeah, so we just sitting here waiting on food. 'Cause I'm hungry.
Yeah, and me too.
You hungry?
Yes.
I made some baked beans. I made some pasta salad.
But I'm just hungry anyway, so.
We have a few different options, but I didn't make a lot. Just enough to get our hunger fulfilled, okay?
All day in the morning. gonna be so delicious.
Like I said though, I just did my hair this morning. I have a big forehead. So I'm gonna show y'all what he look like without all these. And you better not say nothing crazy.
Where you buy that chicken?
Where you get that big forehead from?
Look at my damn forehead. I think my mama has a big forehead.
I don't think I do.
And I think you do.
Well,
I have a 5 head.
I'm gonna call my
I
mommy
did my hair this morning. It was something quick.
I'm gonna call my mommy a princess.
Thank you, baby. My daughter always calls mommy a princess. Because she's princess number 1.
What you gonna call me?
Big head princess.
I'm crazy.
So yeah,
I know you
we're
ain't
just
going
having
back
a
no sleep.
Well,
chilled.
I'm gonna be about for princess too, like Ren.
That I made. So yeah. But I'm gonna come back to you all in a little. Hello, you guys. We are finally back home. Got on my little cap. I got on my kepi. So yeah. Keep my hair protected. I already put my girls' scarves back on, trying to keep our hair, you know what I'm saying, protected. But yeah, we are going to check out the movie Extraction. Look at my hair. We're going to check out the movie Extraction, and we're going to watch Extraction 1 first, and then we're going to watch Extraction 2. Okay, it's time to put this. Where'd it go? The chicken. Because the chicken is like. That's the chicken off the grill. So I always put it back in the oven just in case. These are the steaks. The baked beans. And the rest of the food. So we're about to eat, and I'm hungry, so I may pick the camera back up and I may not, but I need to get better about vlogging in the house. It's just really, I'm not really doing anything, so I don't be seeing a point in me even vlogging. Like, it'd be pointless. So for me to be vlogging and I'm just sitting literally on the couch, like, I mean, not unless that's a thing, I don't know, but I don't do it. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm really loving my hair, by the way. It's just something quick, probably lasts about 2 weeks. Probably need to touch up in like a week or 2. So I may do the touch up, redo the hair like this, and then wear another 2 more weeks. Then I'm going to the next style, because that's what I do. But I'm about to eat, and I'm gonna show y'all my plate once I make it, so y'all see how everything looks together. But I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Y'all had to put the burgers back in the oven because it was like undercooked in the inside, so I don't eat uncooked food, baby. So that's the, you know, done with the stuff. But here we go. My chicken, barbecue chicken. This is my steak. The burgers, hopefully they're cooked now, because they sure weren't when I bit into it. Or good morning, should I say. It is Monday, and yes, it's looking a whole mess. She just kind of getting her day going, washing some clothes, whatever, washing my girl's sheets and stuff like that, and blankets. But I'm just coming on here because I wanted to clean my makeup brushes, and this right here is like all like my jewelry making stuff. I have a lot of stuff. Like, even when I make jewelry, I have to pour, like, just dump this because so I can see everything that I have. I don't use this for jewelry. I don't even know why that's in there, but I use this for other crafting things that I do, which I do a little bit of sewing and stuff like that. But that stuff, look at all these beads in here. That sewing stuff is right here. This is my sewing what I had y'all propped up on. This is all my stuff for sewing. So when I want to make, like, sew something or do, you know, this is what I go to. But this one is where I keep all of my, of course, crafting items. Yeah, but I'm going to be making some jewelry, and I was like, maybe I should make some jewelry on camera. I don't know. We'll see. But I did want to get my makeup brushes clean, and I use these because I just think they're beautiful. I did it. These are my brushes and these are my brushes. But let me show you that. These brushes right here is the brushes. And I just consistently went through these same brushes right here. I didn't use none of these. Not even these. All those are clean. I only use these. Hello, how you guys doing? And y'all, yesterday I actually added more. I have parted the spaces a little bit more and added more to the hair just to give it a fuller look because it was looking kind of thin. But now I added more, so I have a lot more plaits. Yeah, I have a lot more plaits. So yeah, I think that this is just like a little cute style, you know, something quick and easy. I like it, you know. My edges aren't done. Today, again, I'm not doing anything. It's supposed to be like a whole rainy week. But I put concealer on first. I do add more concealer. Don't get it twisted. There will be more concealer added. But I just start out with concealer too. I've been doing that for years. This is not new. So, I mean, if anybody else does that, that's, you know, it's a great step. I just personally do it. It already changed kind of the way I look. Like, I came on here looking crazy, okay? But I put that on, it did a whole new situation. There you go. Is the 340 Cappuccino Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation. Normal to oily skin. I always do this. That is like my go-to foundation all the time. I really don't waver from that unless I'm using this, which is also sometimes hard to find. Like, some people are really blessed, you know, to have their family that's just there, that helps, that love them unconditionally, that want to see the best for them, that want to see them thrive. But some people don't have that at all. I just so happen to be the one that don't have that at all. I mean, I'm fine now. Trust and believe me, I'm a strong girl, like I said. But I do want to say, you know, it's sad when family members want to try to call you and tell you what you haven't been doing and you not doing, and then they ain't been doing nothing themselves. You know, they ain't been what they need to be themselves, but they can tell you everything that you ain't doing. It's so funny to me. Everybody got answers for your life, but they ain't got none for their own. And there's always people trying to tell you something that ain't nowhere. I don't, you know, it's sad because I literally just do my own thing. I don't try to tell nobody how they should live their life, what they should do with their life. I try to just mind my business unless somebody asks me for advice. But you have some people, they just have to give their 30, 20, 50%. Like, I don't need your opinion here. Like, I'm just, you know, and I know we all got that one family member that like to always give an opinion when you ain't asked for it. Like, boo, I did not ask you for your opinion. But you keep your opinion to yourself. Your opinion only matters to you, honey, because it don't matter to me. Because it's not like they coming from a good place. it'd be one thing if you knew that this person was coming from a good place, but the thing coming from a good place, it's like, look, you already dealing with your own stuff. I don't need you to come schooling me on nothing. Just mind your business. Do that. That's the best thing you can do for me at this point, because coming up in my face bothering me about anything that don't got nothing to do with you, you gonna hear it. I always say, trying to be respectful is sometimes very difficult, because when you know somebody just trying to be funny, then it's like, come on. Like I said though, some people try to give you their opinion even when you ain't asked for it. Like, you be like, I don't remember asking you for your opinion or what you thought about what I was doing. I don't recall asking you. I've had to say that to some family members before, because people just tend to, instead of saying, how's your mental health? How are you doing? Are you doing well? It's, you know, it's like immediately you get attacked. Like I said, I just try not to, I'm careful with with giving people advice. Only way I give people advice is that they ask for it. Like, you know what I'm saying, about anything, because you never know what somebody's dealing with. Somebody could literally be, you can be going back and forth with somebody and they could literally be struggling with something, and then, you know, you don't hear from them for a while, and then you find out that they done something to themselves. You have to really be careful how you come at people. You have to really be careful with that. It's sad that you have to even tell people that they don't see, where maybe I should just mind my business, that kind of thing. No, some people just automatically insert themselves. They just don't care. You're going to hear my opinion regardless of how you feeling, and then they ain't here no more. Like I said, I'm real cautious about that. Like I said, I wanted to just kind of discuss and go into, I know I did the video about what was going on when we was living with family. We ended up homeless. That after we left her house, you know, we did end up homeless. We ended up living in a car in a new state. We would get a hotel every now and then, but we couldn't always get one, because like hotels become expensive. Like after a while, they really do. Like they become really expensive, and we were like paying some crazy money for hotels. So sometimes, you know, we would go to a truck stop and sleep in the car. But y'all, like I said, at the time of even going through that, you know, we had family members that didn't know the details of what we were going through, but had every opinion in the world about what we should have been doing and how we should have did it and how things should have turned out, and how had every opinion in the world, had everything to say, everything that you could think of to say, they were saying it. And it was just sad, because at the time, what was sad about it is me and my husband was literally living in a car. You know, we were in a car. Not girls, we was in a car. So when they had this opinion and all this stuff to say, instead of saying, how y'all doing, I hope y'all doing well, you know, they were judging us. They were, you know, judging us, talking about something we shouldn't have moved with nobody. We should have came up and got our own place. All the stuff that we had already done, by the way, tried to do beforehand, but it just didn't work out that way. My husband, he had to start his position, so we couldn't just, you know, he had to start his job. To even get in that position in the first place was just very, very sad and disgusting, that this person that's supposed to care so much, you know, about me and my girls and stuff like that would even, you know, make this a thing, you know, or even not be there like they were supposed to be. That's why I'm having an issue with trust, because, and it's just like being homeless really, really was a struggle. We didn't discuss our homelessness with anybody. We kind of just went through it. Most of our stuff was in a storage, so we didn't have to worry about a lot of stuff. And we did have our stuff with us. Like, our trunk was completely packed out. Our Our trunk was completely packed out, and our back, like the floor of the back seat was completely packed out with stuff. Like, it was just like crazy how much stuff like we were carrying around, because we needed this stuff for our daughters, you know. Being homeless with kids was very, very hard. It was very hard to, I want to talk about this now because, you know, while I was going through it, I wasn't up for discussing it. It wasn't really something that I was going to just get on, you know, the internet, and because we actually did, I'm gonna take my hair down, y'all. We actually did seek assistance, you know, and we went to some churches, y'all, and believe it or not, you know, it's a lot of churches, but a lot of them are not called at all, because the experiences we had at these churches were horrible. Say to anybody that is struggling with anything, or if you're homeless and you're watching this video, I pray that God does a new thing in your life. I pray that God really steps in and answers your prayers, because being homeless and not having somewhere to live is nothing to play with. It's a real hard thing to go through. You know, you really feel like you don't have nobody. You don't know what to do. You're confused. But that's kind of what it was, you know, with us. You know, we were literally going through it. I cried and I cried and I cried. I prayed and I prayed. And it was just a hard thing to go through, you know. And it was a life lesson, because, you know, you go through this life and you think people are for you, but they really aren't. You have to really be cautious about who you're trusting and who you're calling your friends. And, you know, and I'm the type of person, I'm a Virgo. When we are friends with somebody, we are friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love, you know, hard. You know, we try to be there for our friends. We're not perfect, but we try to be there for our friends, you know. Like I said, when we were homeless, y'all, it was just a very hard time, very hard situation to go through. We didn't feel like we had anybody we could call to talk to about it, to help us kind of figure things out. We didn't have it. Like, that was, we didn't have that. Did my edges. But every time we tried to get a efficiency type place, we would book it, and it was like $300-400 for a whole week. And then out of nowhere, I would receive a call, every one of them, which I knew the devil was really busy, because how come everyone, they had like 7 of them, and like probably all, we tried like 4 or 5, and the other ones didn't have nowhere for, like, they didn't have no rooms available, because, you know, a lot of people were staying there permanently. But the 4 that we would switch between or try to get into, every time they would call and be like, we don't have the room, you booked the room, but we don't have it anymore. One we booked it, we drove up to it, about to check in, about to pay, and they were like, well, we don't have that room. I don't know why they let you book it, because we don't have it. Ended up having to sleep in the car because, you know, we couldn't get that. When we tried to get hotels, it was like crazy prices, y'all. Like, out of this world type prices for a week. Like, a lot of people stayed at the truck stop. When I tell you, the truck stops were packed out at night. And these were people, and I'm not talking about I'm talking about cars that come and then they go and you don't see them again. But I'm talking about the same repetitive cars. Always parked at the truck stop every night, all the time. Same cars. It was a lot of homeless people. I would be so tired and have to drive the whole day, you know. And sometimes, I mean, eventually, I just started parking at my husband's job, and I would park there the whole entire day. And we would get out and walk around his job, and he would come out to lunch, and we'll be sitting there in the car, or we'll be walking around and stuff like that. It was a mess, y'all. It was horrible. But God, we were praying at the same time. We were praying that God would do a new thing, that he would, you know, change the situation. If you are going through anything as far as your mental health, don't take it lightly. Go talk to somebody, because it is very serious. It's nothing to play with. You do want to get help. You do want to talk to somebody if you have to, because some things you go through are traumatizing. What we went through was traumatizing.